Assalamu alaikum. 1 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Ali Ahmed. The headlines. Prime Minister has denounced Indian citizenship legislation, terming it as contrary to international laws. Kashmiris on both sides of the line of control and worldwide are observing World Human Rights Day as Black Day today to draw world attention towards Indian atrocities in occupied Kashmir. Federal cabinet meeting is underway in Islamabad with Prime Minister in the chair, discussing overall political and economic situation of the country. Russia and Ukraine have agreed to implement ceasefire in eastern Ukraine by the end of this month. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has strongly condemned Indian Lok Sabha citizenship legislation as contrary to all norms of international human rights law and bilateral agreements with Pakistan. In a tweet today, he said it is a part of the RSS Hindu Rashtra design of expansionism propagated by the fascist Modi government. President Arif Alvi and Prime Minister Imran Khan have urged international community to play their role for protection of human rights of the people of Indian-occupied Kashmir. In their separate messages on the Human Rights Day today, they reaffirmed Pakistan's abiding political, diplomatic, and moral support to the Kashmiri people in their just struggle for the right to self-determination. The president expressed serious concerns over the military lockdown, curfew, and suppression of basic human rights of more than 80 million Kashmiris in occupied Kashmir. In his message, Prime Minister Imran Khan urged India to allow a UN fact-finding mission to visit occupied Kashmir to ascertain the reports of grave human rights violations. In a series of tweets this morning, the Prime Minister appealed the United Nations Security Council to act against the illegal annexation of occupied Kashmir by India. He demanded an end to gross abuses and atrocities being inflicted on Kashmiri people in violation of all international humanitarian and human rights laws. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has urged international community to take urgent steps to stop human rights violations and crimes against humanity in occupied Kashmir. In his message on International Human Rights Day, he asked India to implement all UN Security Council resolutions on Jammu and Kashmir dispute and fulfill its own obligations related to protection of the rights of women and children. Meanwhile, in a statement, Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Mohammad Faisal dubbed the Indian legislation regarding citizenship right to minorities, excluding Muslims, as a glaring attempt to interfere in the neighboring countries with malefied intent. He said the legislation that offers Indian nationality to the nationals of Pakistan and to other South Asian countries, except Muslims, is premised on a falsehood and is incomplete violation of International Convention on Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination based on religion or belief. Dr. Mohammad Faisal said the Indian legislation has also once again exposed the hollowness of the New Delhi's claims to secularism and democracy. The Kashmiris on both sides of the line of control and worldwide are observing World Human Rights Day as Black Day today to draw the attention of the international community towards the worsening human rights situation in occupied Kashmir. Call for observance of the day has been given by the chairman of All Parties Hurriyat Conference, Sayyid Ali Gilani. The day is marked with complete shutdown in occupied Kashmir to condemn blatant human rights violations by India. A meeting of the federal cabinet is in progress in Islamabad with Prime Minister Imran Khan in the chair. It is discussing overall political and economic situation of the country. Special Assistant on Information and Broadcasting Firdaus Ashikavan has said the government is determined to establish more technology parks in educational institutions to promote knowledge economy. In a series of tweets today regarding the establishment of Science and Technology Park at National University of Science and Technology, she said this project will play the role of a bridge between academia and the industry. Ukraine and Russia have agreed to implement a full and comprehensive ceasefire in eastern Ukraine by the end of this year. The agreement was reached during a meeting between Russian President Vladimir Putin and Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky in Paris. The negotiations were brokered by the leaders of France and Germany. The first cricket test of two-match series between Pakistan and Sri Lanka will be played at Rawalpindi tomorrow. Radio Pakistan will broadcast live commentary on the match from 9:30 in the morning. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk. And for the live video streaming of our bulletins, visit the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.